So they're all a bit stressed and also well negatively affecting it. Yeah, so they are less productive. No,
Yes, of
they are
course.
they less productive. How much pressure do you feel to work hard? Well, for example, well, this is referring basically to firms that they all work together, like in presence. No, they're not working remotely. But I mean,
Yes.
working remotely, does it help not to feel so much pressure, or not so much?
I think it's depend on the situation. Maybe if
Yes,
you
depends.
have uh, a task that you have to uh, take it
Yes,
out fast, it could
yes,
be
yes.
some pressure on you.
So there's some pressure. There is some pressure when there is a
Yes,
deadline
that line.
to finish a project.
Yes.
Exactly. So then, okay. So well, let's see about this. Look, do you agree? A is agree. D is partially agree.
No,
Uh,
D is disagree and P
yeah,
partially.
D D is disagree.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So working long hours equates to high productivity.
Disagree.
Yeah, that's right. Disagree. It's good for businesses and work culture to go out and drink.
Uh,
Well, it's
I
good.
it could be yes partially.
Partially agree. Yeah, but it depends whether it's compulsory or not. No.
Yes.
Yeah. So here we can put depends. It
If it is optional.
depends if it is optional. And companies should enforce limits or policies on the amount of hours their employees spend working per week.
Agree.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that's
yeah. They
could be
should
useful
enforce.
in yes
So
specific
it's
situation.
it's the company's fault. No, if people are staying overtime, no, the company could say, "Look, guys, it's time to go." No,
Yes.
so they can put their lights off, and so no more connection or cut the connection. Okay, so here it says, for example, working long hours can. Here we can. This is we have to write an adverb. Remember, so this one, for example, is occasionally. Eh?
Okay.
So can you read the sentence, please, Juan? Working hours.
Working the first one,
Yeah, the first one. Working out long hours.
working long hours can occasionally result in serious health problem like a heart attack or stroke.
Yeah, so people are dying. No, they have this term. It's called haroshi.
Hiroshi. Okay.
That it means that people they are actually dying from overwork. No,
Yes.
and Ignacio. I don't know if you know Ignacio.
Ignacio Badelia.
Yeah, he was telling me that he worked for a Japanese company,
Ah,
for
yes.
Nissan.
I didn't know that.
And there was at one point, because well, he was working for Renault, actually Renault, no,
Yes.
but he was sent to Japan, and there was this guy from Japan that was working here for 2 weeks, and he died.
Ah,
He died in Cordoba,
yes.
uh,
Because of
from
overwork.
from stress. From stress, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He was working too hard, and you know that there's a different time zone with Japan.
yes.
So
No.
during the night, it was their working day, no.
Yes.
Well, So this was what this is what happened to him, no? So working long hours doesn't
Necessarily.
necessarily. This is the adverb.
Okay, necessarily.
It's you say it's necessary to work, no, but it
Yes.
doesn't necessarily mean that you have to work 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Okay, working long hours is
Reported could be or not.
reportedly, no,
Okay.
reportedly very common in Japan. Okay, so the adverbs is working long hours is reportedly very common. It's adverbs, no, they modify the verb. It's always working. So here it's, I don't know what happened here. It's occasionally. Ah, well, it doesn't. I don't know what's going on with the. Okay, so company. Let's see. Here we have to choose. These are phrasal verbs, no?
Yes. Take,
So here we have. We say take off or take out.
take off.
Yeah, great, great, great. So
Take
company
time
employees
off.
should take time off when they feel overworked. Okay,
Yes.
company CEOs may resign.
Uh, Over a controversy.
Very good. Yeah, so you resign from a company, but you resign uh, over is for a reason, no?
Yes. It's
And companies can be fined.
for
Exactly.
violating labor laws or standards.
Exactly. Okay, cool. This is a propeller. You know what a propeller is? Like
No.
the old planes they worked on. They had two propellers or four propellers, hélices.
Okay.
But as a verb, to be propelled is to be to help you to move forward. No,
Okay.
so is a
Hey, cause to
to
move forward.
propel. No, so for example, I was propelled to buy a new car after my fourth child was born. No,
Okay.
let's see if I can say I was propelled to buy. Okay, so here we have the government's new anti-smoking initiative was a major success. So what do we mean by initiative?
Uh, in this case, I think is C, a campaign intended to improve a situation.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So yes, exactly. Exactly. Initiative was a major success. So it was their idea, no? Or
Yes.
yeah. Well, to be being entitled, no, like so you are, for example, on Sunday you are entitled to vote, no.
Yes.
By the way, have you changed your address already in the document?
Not yet.
Okay, okay, okay. So are you going to do it
I don't know if you can do it
so quick?
online.
So quick, no, no. Well, I don't know how it works. If it can be done so quickly, I don't know.
I
Well,
don't think so.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, despite being entitled to 20 days vacation, I rarely use all of them. So in Japan, they have 20 days off, but most people take only 10 days off.
Yes.
Oh, So despite being entitled, it means,
To have the right.
yeah, to have the right. Yeah, when you're entitled to, you have the right.
Yes.
Well, curb. Okay, when something like, let's suppose that the prices are going up, 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 up. This is one option, no? Or another option is, they're going up and then they curve. So,
Okay.
and the other option is they go up, 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 and then they go down, no, like this. So
Yes.
this would be, to curve,
Reduce.
to curve.
Okay.
Okay, so
B.
B, yeah, exact,
Reduce or limit.
exact. Okay, many people are less inclined. Well, if you're inclined to accept, if you're inclined to do something, you are happy to do that, no?
Yes. And I prefer less inclined to accept the job that requires them to travel a long distance to the office.
So basically,
Feeling
inclined
means
means,
I
fe-
feeling of accomplishing something.
it's this one. Look, you when you want to do something, when you're in, it doesn't mean that you've done it already.
No, okay, but in this case is that you don't want to do it. People,
Yeah, yeah,
many people
yeah.
are
Okay,
less
so
inclined. That was I got confused.
yes, it's confusing because it says less inclined to accept a
Yes,
job that requires them to travel. Yeah, so
see, okay,
yeah, yeah. Well, then you have, in Japan, people feel guilty if, so for example, if they are working until 6 p.m., the working hour is until 6, but nobody wants to be the first one to go up out, no? So
yes,
because they feel guilty.
I could understand that the free Fridays,
Yes,
that the first free Friday nobody wants to go out.
go out. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. So underreported is, this is referring to, for example, many companies violate labor laws, but these cases are often underreported.
Right, reported to be less than is actually the case.
So underreported is, for example, the number of suicides, for example, or the number of crimes. The number of crimes in a city.
Yes,
There are many more. There are usually many more crimes than what they have reported. No.
yes, of course.
Okay, so, well, what are some steps that the companies are taking to bring down the number of hours? What are some companies doing?
I think this proposal that the free Friday or
Yeah, so,
something that
once a month. So that's once a month, eh?
yes, the
Yeah,
last Friday of the month,
premium Friday.
premium Friday.
So
Okay.
once a month, they're allowed to leave at 3.
Mhm.
So but that doesn't happen very often, no?
No.
Premium. So premium Friday. Leave at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
uh, once a month. No, the last Friday. The last Friday of
That's
the
right.
month.
Yes.
Well, and the other one was creating holidays, no?
And it was one more to take the light out at
Yeah, but
10 p.m. I
turn
think.
so turn off
Turn
the
off.
lights. Yeah, at sort of, for example, at 7 p.m. Yeah,
Yes.
that's another option. Well, it then we have these expressions. No, so karoshi means death by
Stress
death. Yes,
or
yes,
overwork.
by overwork, excellent. Oh, yeah, stress. Yeah. So they either have a stroke or a heart attack or they commit suicide. No, like
Yes.
this girl that from this company that she flew out of the from Dentsu. So there was this company called Dentsu, and the woman she committed suicide. No.
All right.
Okay, well, I don't know why it doesn't stay there. I don't know what. How is Japan's salaryman defined?
Uh,
By the maybe if I
mm,
write here, let's see what happens if I write here. By so this is karoshi means death by overwork, and salaryman is defined by the employee's loyalty, no,
okay.
to his company. Well, this was the tragedy. No, a woman jumped. So what happened here? The woman.
What actually happened? The result was that the CEO has to resign.
Ah, okay. The exactly as a result, exactly what happened as a result. The CEO resigned. Yeah. So here is the CEO, and the company was fined. They had to pay. No.
Yes.
And the other thing was that they would in the future they turned off the lights at 10
Okay.
at 10 p.m., which is pretty late, no?
Yes. But it seems that they are working during the night.
Yeah. So what kinds of efforts or initiatives have been made in Japan? Well, yes, these were there. What kinds of efforts or initiatives have been made in Japan? So their
Using the Premium Friday,
Premium
the
Friday, yes,
20
the
days holidays.
holidays. So they're encouraging the employees to take their holidays, no?
Yes. At least it was 5 days
Yeah,
until per year.
yes, at least 5 days per year. It's not much, no?
Oh,
At least 5 days holiday. No, not much, not much. Okay, how is it suggested that Japan can compensate for its labor? Well, yes, at the end, because they have a birth rate. So they have in Japan they have a birth rate problem because there are no children, no babies, no,
oh, okay.
and the couples are not having they're not having babies. So, for example, it said that at the moment, it said that Japan has a population of 127 million, but by 2060
Five, yes.
or 65, very good, 65, it will go down to
88 million.
yeah, very good. What a memory you have, eh? So that's a lot. Eh?
Yes, I think it decreased a lot.
It decreases. It's going to decrease a lot. So how can they compensate for there were two options, no?
I
uh,
think how because they don't want to admit more immigrants, they are trying to get more robot work. I don't know
yeah,
how to say
yeah,
that.
exactly. So opening up immigrants to immigrants. So immigrants no is one option to, but at the moment they're not happy. They don't allow many
Yes,
immigrants to
they don't
settle.
want that.
No, they don't want that. It seems like they are very nationalistic, no. And the other option was the robots, no.
Yes.
So it says inside Japan's corporations, the culture emphasizes the success of the company as a whole to be more important than any single individual. So this is part of the cultural uh, problem, no? So they need to find work balance. So what do you think about this idea? Do you think that the success of the company you work for is more important than your individual career? Well, it's difficult, no?
Yes. I think. What do you
Yeah.
think about?
So, well, you it's a there's got to be like a win-win situation, no? Correct?
Yes, I think you have to take it.
So what do we mean by win-win situation? So the company gives you a good salary, no? Hopefully. So the company is offering,
I think that they are both benefit with that.
and you are committed to the company, but you also have enough time for yourself. Yeah, you have time to do sports, or for example in Germany they're considering bringing down the 5 day week to 4 days week, four working days.
Yes, I think
In
Spain
Spain,
is the same. Yes.
yeah, okay, cool. Well, here it says, let's see if we can see what works, no. Some argue that the statistics of Karoshi, um, so, well, you remember, here we have to fill in with one of these words, no? So, under
Reported.
underreported. Exactly. So, Japan's strong work ethic dates back to their economic miracle of the 1950s, which
Uh, uh, Incline could be.
propelled, no?
Uh, Propel.
It
Okay.
well, it made them, it helped them to become the economic miracle. Gave them a stimulus, like encouragement to become the world's second. So propelled is, it made them move forward, no.
Yes.
So propelled means to move forward. Okay, the second one, despite being,
Uh, Entitled.
yeah,
Entitled to
entitled
20 days off per year.
entitled to 20 days off per year, Japanese workers left 10 days of those days unused. Although immigrants can help compensate for labor shortage, Japan has always been, well, we have the last one is
Violated.
inclined.
Ah,
Because look, we're going to read it again. Can you read it again, please?
although immigrants can help compensate for labor shortage, Japan has always been less inclined to accept immigrants. Okay, yes.
So let's put it this way. No, it's less inclined means less
Want
inclined
to do something.
means less happy, less happy.
Yes.
So when you are when you are inclined to do something, uh, you want to, you're happy to do it.
Yes.
So I was inclined to study medicine, no, but in the end I decided to study engineering. No, I was inclined to, but I was not wanting to do that. No?
Okay.
Okay, and here we have to write just a preposition. So where we say it's reported in the video that Japanese workers aren't taking enough time
Off.
off. Excellent, time off. And the CEO of the company Denso resigned. Oh,
Uh, about no. Um, Resign
over.
over a controversy
You
involving the death.
resigned over a controversy involving the death of one of its employees due to overwork. The company was also fined
For.
for violating labor standards. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, here we have just, it's as a pronoun, and it is with it is, no?
Yes.
So karoshi means death by overwork, no?
And saying it is legally recognized by the government in
Yes,
Japan.
it is legally recognized. It is, yeah. And this
Yes.
one, Japan is dealing with a labor crisis.
Its population
uh,
is again fast. Is again
aging means,
aging.
aging is getting old, no?
Okay. Is aging fast and its birth rate is in decline. It means its total population is going down, and in the next 50 years, it is projected to shrink by nearly a third.
Yeah, so it is projected, no? It is
Yes.
projected to shrink. Shrink, Juan,
Projected to shrink.
when you shrink es como que se encoge.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so okay, Japan lost
Japan lost its spot as the world's second largest
its
economy
spot
to
as well.
China in 2011.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. So this is maybe one of the reasons why they're also under a lot of pressure, no?
Yes.
Because they're competing against China,
Yes.
which is a bit impossible, no? Well, in the video, the reporter says Japan lost its spot as the world's second largest economy to China. Well, this is a title that it had previously held. So this is past perfect, no?
Yes. It had previously had. Okay.
So when do we use the past perfect? To refer to actions or events that finished
Yes.
before another action. So before 2011, they were the world's first economy, no?
Yes.
So in 2011, Japan lost its spot as the world's second largest economy.
Finish action in past. Okay.
Finished. It was a title that it had previously held. So it's before 2011.
And they were second largest economy for 42 years.
Yeah, and well, the past perfect is the had plus the past participle.
40,
No?
yes.
Had, and you can actually in the middle you can add an adverb. Had always been, or had usually been, or had often been.
Okay.
Czechoslovakia, for example, Czechoslovakia was under Soviet rule for 20 years. A regime that had taken over in 19, so that was it 1968, no?
Yes.
Well, here, let's see, can we do some examples of past? Although Ray is happy at his new job, he had left, had felt guilty for a long time about quitting his previous one. You know, quitting, no?
Yes. To resign.
Yeah, to resign, exactly. Okay, I got a job as a software designer in 2018 with which is a goal.
I had wanted
Exactly, yes, I had wanted
to achieve ever since I graduated college.
to achieve ever since. Yes, yes, yes. Can you do the next one, number two?
Okay. Prior to the Christmas season at the end of last year, Anthony uh, hadn't had a day of work since the summer.
Anthony
Had
had
not had.
not had, excellent, had not had,
Yes.
had not had a day off. Exactly. Before buying, it says here, before buying her own car a few years ago, my sister,
My sister had taken the
yes,
subway towards in the
had taken the subway
got her first job.
since she first got her job. And
Yes.
a local pub in my town called the Dubliner closed down in June. So me and my colleagues, so
Uh,
before it closed, no,
yes. Had gone.
we had gone there almost every weekend.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, it was good to see one of my previous bosses last week who,
I hadn't seen for a few
yes,
years
that's right,
before that.
I hadn't seen for a few years.
Yes.
Despite feeling happy these days,
I don't know the participle of till. Yes.
dealt. I had dealt.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a
Okay.
dealt. I had dealt with depression for a long time before going to therapy. Despite feeling happy before that, no, eh, I had dealt with depression for a long time before I recovered. Before recovering, no.
Yes.
Okay, so well, this is basically for example, in the video, the reporter discusses Japan's strong work ethics. How would you describe your own work ethics? Do you believe that working hard has a moral benefit or strengthens character? Well, what do you think about in Argentina? There's a big issue, no, related to working culture
Yes, I think so.
with all the subsidy. Yeah, yeah, it's one of the topics that is now. You have two political parties. One says that it's not important, no, like
Yes.
all the efforts that you do are not important, no.
Yes.
Okay, so how does it benefit your character if you work hard? Does it have what consequence does it have over your character?
Maybe could make you feel more confident
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
had
It
more
builds
experience.
it builds up your confidence. Yeah, confidence. It builds up your confidence, uh, and your self esteem. No, no. well, as you say, it strengthens your character. No?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Juan, is that all right for today? I will share this document with you.
Okay.
Um. So okay. So well. Hope you can have a good weekend, Juan.
Thank you. I hope you too.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care.
Take care, you too. Bye
Yeah.
bye. See
Okay.
you
See you
next
next
you.
week. Next week.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye, Juan.